Marunong dahil na ako ay lawyer at ako ay gustong maglingkod sa bayan. Wala akong bahid ng kahit na anumang dumi or korupsyon dahil hindi naman ako involved sa kahit na anumang transaksyon sa
Mga bobo! Mga bobo!
Lorenzo Larry Gadon is a Filipino lawyer and a senatorial aspirant, born on March 1, 1958 in Rojas Oriental, Mindoro. He completed his Bachelor in Science and Commerce and Bachelor of Law both at the Far Eastern University and was part of the legal team of former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Larry Gadon is also the president of Pro Duterte Constitutional Reformers to Federalism, which calls itself as a group of Filipinos worldwide who supported President Rodrigo Duterte in the last elections under pushing for federalism in the Philippines. Larry Gadon faced several cases of disbarment filed from 2016 up to present. In one scenario, lawyers Algamar Latif and Busa Malayang filed a disbarment complaint against Gadon in April 2016 due to improper conduct. The 2016 disbarment complaint stems from Gadon's pre-election interview with GMA News TV in March 2016, where he opposed the Bangsamoro Basic Law and made other remarks seen as hateful to Muslims.
Kausapin ko sila, maminikluhod ako sa kanila na kung pwedeng tigilan na nila yung panggugulo nila, isukaw nila yung mga
paano
armas
pag
nila.
hindi po sila pumayag?
10 beses kong gagawin yan, luluhod ako sa kanila, iiyak ako ng bato at dugo para gawin yan. Pag 11 pagkakataon na tumanggi pa rin sila, lulusubin ko sila ron, dadalhin ko ang buong puwersa ng sandatahang Pilipinas at papatayin ko sila lahat. Susunugin ko yung mga bahay nila, papatayin ko pati mga ipis at daga.
Lahat po, pati
Lahat.
po mga bata.
Lahat.
At
Kailangan burahin ang lahi nila. Yan lang ang, kahit na masunog ang kaluluwa ko sa impyerno.
The disbarment complaint accused Gadon of violating Canon 1, Canon 7, and the Lawyer's Code of Professional Responsibility, highlighting Gadon's statement that he would pulverize the Muslims if they do not cooperate with the government in dissolving the decades-long insurgency and various acts of rebellion in Mindanao. In 2018, Larry Gadon filed an impeachment case in the House of Representatives against Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno. Jover Lario of Pinoy Ako Blog and other demonstrators have filed a disbarment case against Gadon for his conduct during a rally in Baguio City where Sereno's co-warrantor hearings were conducted. Gadon was caught on film cussing, shouting, and raising the middle finger at the protesters.
Ang violations ni Sereno. Bobo! Maliwanag. Ikaw, bobo! Putang ina mo ka! Ha? Ginang ina mo!
In 2021, a support group for people living with HIV and AIDS filed criminal and disbarment cases against lawyer Larry Gadon for falsely suggesting on air that the late President Benigno Aquino III died due to the complications of human immunodeficiency virus.
Okay, eto na, meron na akong cause of death.
Ano daw?
Stage 4 lung cancer.
Oh, at saka, pero may HIV siya. Kaya yun, hindi gumaling.
Ha? Confirmed yun?
Oo.
Ah,
According to my friend na kilalang yung mga
so, well, yung hindi pa confirmed yung cause of death, pero
pero
yung yung fact of death is confirmed.
In a 35-page complaint filed by persons living with HIV, Elena Felix and Jem Cabreros claimed that Gadon showed his penchant for gross immoral conduct and blatant disregard of the country's laws. The Department of Health said that it is illegal to disclose HIV or AIDS-related information about another person without consent. It pointed out that the Republic Act 11166 or the Philippine HIV and AIDS Policy Act guarantees the confidentiality and privacy of anyone tested or treated for, exposed to, or has HIV and AIDS-related illnesses. The complainant said that Gadon violated Rules 1.01 and 1.02 under Canon 1, Rule 7.03 under Canon 7, Rule 8.01 under Canon 8 of the Code of Professional Responsibility and the Lawyer's Oath. On December 15, 2021, a video of Gadon uttering profanities against journalist Raisa Robles went viral in social media, where the former appeared exasperated by the fact that Robles dubbed Bongbong Marcos as a tax evader.
Puki ng ina mong hindot ka, putang ina mo. Anong pinagsasabi mo hindi nagbayad si BBM ng taxes? May certification yan galing sa BIR. Puki ng ina mo. Hindot ka, putang ina mo, Raisa Robles. Magpakantot ka sa aso. Puki ng ina mo. Hindot ka,
The public has urged the court and the Integrated Bar of the Philippines to discipline Gadon over his latest vulgar rant, saying that Attorney Gadon's actions are not only an insult to Robles but to the entire legal professions as well. The court en banc treated the matter as a formal administrative complaint for the disbarment against Gadon, who was given a non-extendable period of 10 days to file his comment. In light of the numerous prior controversies leading to disbarment cases filed against Gadon and the most recent viral video in which he displayed the same controversial behavior despite previous warnings. In a 2019 senatorial debate, Gadon denies that the family of Marcoses amassed a hefty amount of ill-gotten wealth during the Marcos Sr.'s administration.
Naniniwala ba kayong may ill-gotten wealth o nakaw na yaman ang mga Marcos?
Hindi, sapagkat yung ginawa ng PCGG, marami silang mga tinatawag nating alleged cronies na kinumpiskan nila yung pera. Hindi lahat yun ay sa Marcoses. In fact, marami nang naisole sa mga Marcoses. Kagaya ng mga bahay nila, yung Santo Niño Shrine, yung ibang mga paintings, yung ibang kagamitan.
Sinasabi nyo, walang nakaw na yaman ang Marcos?
Wala.
However, the Presidential Commission on Good Government, or PCGG, was created by President Corazon C. Aquino on February 1986 through the issuance of Executive Order No. 1, Series of 1986. It is a quasi-judicial agency that was mandated to do three things: to recover the ill-gotten wealth accumulated by the party of former President Ferdinand E. Marcos, to investigate cases of graft and corruptions assigned by the President, and to adopt safeguards to ensure that these practices shall not be repeated in any manner. The mere creation of the said agency nullifies the statement made by Larry Gadon. In the same year, the senatorial aspirant also commented on the Ocho Derechos slate's open debate challenge against other candidates, saying that it would be okay as long as it's not going to be held in the University of the Philippines where the crowd is communist. He also added that the organizers can let people from the League of Filipino Students and the Anak Bayan be part of the crowd. To be clear, communism is not illegal to be a communist in the Philippines, and members of youth and student rights groups, League of Filipino Students and Anak Bayan are not communists. In their Facebook page, Anak Bayan labels itself as a comprehensive national democratic mass organization of the Filipino youth. It fights for jobs, land reform, education, rights, social services, and justice. The League of Filipino Students also describes itself as a national democratic mass organization following a socialist perspective. In 2020, Gadon claimed that the government has overreacted to COVID-19 paranoia, further saying that the face masks do not help all the time and stressing that he has not contracted the disease despite visiting different hospitals with COVID-19 patients. The Department of Health later rebuked the said misinformation circulated by Larry Gadon, reminding the senatorial candidate that the issue is not a joking matter.
May mga studies na po at ebidensya, scientific studies, na sinasabi when you wear a mask, you protect yourself 85% from being infected. When you do physical distancing, it adds more. And when you wear face shield, based on the local study that has just been released, 99% ang prevention.
Hindi kayo bobo!
For many, Larry Gadon is a leader, someone who they believe could change the political atmosphere in the country. He's the real deal, a humble person, a passionate lawyer, and despite the foul-mouthed behavior, for them, Attorney Larry Gadon is the only one who fights for what is right. But that's not exactly the same for everyone. For others, Larry Gadon is the spitting image of a suspended lawyer with several disbarment cases, a purveyor of misinformation, an influencer to the uninformed.